Hey everybody, Randy here in the Eastwood Garage with today's huge Underhood gift kit sale. All you have to do is click the link to visit eastwood.com. We're going to get 40% off and free shipping today on all these items that we put together in one awesome kit. So, it's typically about $160. Today you can get it all for less than $95 with free shipping. In fact, this light itself is usually $80. So for another $15, you get all this stuff. The jumper cables are usually $25. So these two items alone are usually, what, $105? So for less than that, you get everything. You know, it's great to give as one big gift or split it up as 5 gifts, or maybe you want to keep something for yourself like the battery maintainer and give all the other stuff out as presents. So let's take a look at what you get here in the kit and give you some more information. You get a set of 9 screwdrivers. You get slotted and Phillips. It's a great kit whether you need a whole set or maybe you're just missing one screwdriver. For the price of replacing that one screwdriver, you get a complete set. This kit won Truck and Magazine's Ultimate Screwdriver Shootout, so you know it's a quality set of screwdrivers. You get a nice little light here to keep around the house, whether you're working on cars, working on a snowmobile, a motorcycle, whatever it is, or maybe you're just working in the house under the sink. It's got a couple settings and even has a little flashlight on the end. So it folds up, you can keep it in the junk drawer, keep it in the garage, wherever. Just nice to have. A battery maintainer. This right here is great to have, whether you're a car guy, or whether you've got snowmobiles, motorcycles, boats, jet skis, mowers, whatever it is, if it has a 12-volt battery, this is going to keep the battery charged. You just connect these to the battery, plug this into the wall, and it trickle charges to keep that battery ready to go. So if you get a nice day in the spring, you want to take that car or motorcycle out, you're ready to go. Plus, every time a battery dies, if you hook it up to a battery charger, it shortens the life of the battery. So eventually you're going to buy batteries more often than you should. So this makes a nice little gift because it not only does it keep everything ready to go, it's also going to save you money. And like I said, you can use it on boats, snowmobiles. So maybe you get a nice snowstorm early in the season. Your snowmobile's charged and it's ready to go. So like I said, whether you're a car guy or whether you just want to make sure your snowmobile, four-wheeler, well, whatever it is, mower, is just charged and ready. Now here we go, jumper cables. So this set of jumper cables right here, as you can see, a lot of people give jumper cables out as a gift because they're nice to have. When your battery dies, if you're in a parking lot, you want to be able to go right away. And you get those really cheap ones that are good for what, 3 or 4 jumps. They got bad clamps. But these right here, 4 gauge, nice quality. But what I really like about them is that they're 20 feet long. I'm going to have Dave come over here, hold the other end so you can see what I mean. So, 20 feet. Those cheap ones are usually, what, 8 feet long? But you get a set like this that are 20 feet. Oh, let's bang it into the Mustang. So you get a set like this that are 20 feet. Typically, like I said, they're 8 feet long. To jump, you got to pull the car right next to it. Hope that the batteries are on the same side so you can connect the batteries. Or maybe you're in a parking lot. You're out shopping, you come out, and if you're pulled in, if you're parked in the other spots, there's no way you can jump the car unless you wait around for somebody in one of those cars to come back. But here, it's long enough, you can connect it, you have somebody pull up behind you, and you're ready to go. Just it's just something that keeps you safe, keeps your family safe, whatever. Plus, it's just convenient, if something in your house dies, or, even if it's a mower or whatever dies, you don't got to try to figure out how to get it out of the shed to jump it. These jumper cables are long enough to reach it. Now, finally, our Underhood light. This right here, you guys see it all the time because it's one of our most popular products. Like I said, this is typically regularly $80. So for a few dollars more, you get all this stuff. I'm going to put it so the on switch is over here. It's got pads on the end to protect the paint, and it stretches 48 to 68 inches. So not only will it fit a small hood like this Mustang, it's also going to fit your large truck hoods as well. So let's check it out. You see how dark it is in here. If you're used to using a drop cord, it only lights up a little area, and you have to hold it with one hand, which means you only have one hand to work. And the really nice thing about these is that you can direct the light by twisting the tubes. So if you're working on the firewall, you twist the tubes at the back. If you're working up front here by the radiator, you can twist the lights to the front. They even move independently, so you can move them either direction. And like I said, now I have both hands out here to work. I can work on anything I want, and I can work on the whole car. I'm not carrying a drop cord around shining with one hand, trying to hold a wrench with the other, then coming over here and looking. It lights up everything you need. Plus, because it's super bright LEDs, you can use it in your interior because it's not going to get super hot. It's not going to burn your interior. It's not going to burn your arms. And another nice thing is because these fold up, you can use it in tight spots under your car, in your interior, like this. So if you're working in here, and again, the tubes rotate. So if you're working in your car, you've got a nice light, you can sit down, you can fold it flat like this. Doesn't take up any space, and you're good to go. Or if you got a project, one last thing, like this Camaro sitting over here. Say you got a project car. It's great for that as well. You just hook it on, and it lights up the entire inside of the Camaro. So there you go. All you have to do is click the link to visit Eastwood.com. Like I said, 40% off. You get all this stuff, regularly almost $160, today for less than $95, and free shipping. The underhood light, the jumper cables, the screwdriver set, the battery maintainer, and the light. Like I said, the light's regularly $80, so for another $15 you get all this stuff. It makes one big great present, five separate presents for different people, or maybe you keep one of the things for yourself and give the rest of the stuff out as gifts. So there you do. Click the link, visit Eastwood.com, get yours today.